Hey there, legendary souls. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking in with the rabbit spirit animal and seeing what message that it has for you. So we'll get into our prayer and then we'll get into our message. Divine Alchemist, angels and archangels, well ancestors for my highest good, well ancestors for the viewer's highest good, we invite you in at this time and we thank you so much for your continued presence and willingness to show up and to support myself and to support the viewer on our continued journeys through this life. We ask specifically, especially with the rabbit spirit animal, that your energy comes through with such potency, with such earthy and groundedness, that we're able to connect to you, we're able to hear you with clarity. And I ask that I am a clear channel to offer to the viewer a message that resonates with their soul at this time, whatever time that they see this reading. Please allow for me to access my discernment and to only say what feels resonant within me to share, and nothing extra. And please support the viewer in accessing their discernment so that they can fully feel what resonates, what honors them, and that they can let go of, release, and not take in whatever does not, whatever doesn't resonate. They can leave the rest for whomever else it might be for. Thank you for all that you have done, all that you're currently doing, and all that you're going to do in service of these intentions. Ashe. Got a little dance in my heart. This is exciting. The rabbit. Let's check in with the rabbit. The only thing I know about rabbits is that I know they're connected to abundance. Because, people will say that something's multiplying like rabbits. Oh, this is very different than that. Okay, so the rabbit energy. Afraid of everything. Overwhelmed and frozen. Does this resonate? Are you really scared right now, viewer, of something in your life? Whatever that thing is, this message is going to connect to that and speak to that. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. Damn. Okay. What an existence. Okay. He talks and talks and talks about it. He talks so loudly that in fact, one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Damn, rabbit. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared. It's most often alive when we are scared about the future. We become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then we complain to others that we're lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. Wow. Okay. I'm already getting a feeling for this reading. When this energy is out of balance, you might notice that you're talking really fast. You might notice this tendency or this urge to over-explain. You might be in a position of talking fast and explaining so much that you can't even tell that you're talking fast or that you're over-explaining. That can happen. That can definitely happen. To bring this energy into balance, you ready? A day of silence. Not talking to anybody. Just like moving in silence, like life is a meditation. If that resonates with you, if you're excited when you hear that, I have a sense that your soul is saying you're ready for it. You want to try it out. Maybe a day feels too long. Maybe you're worried about that because this is a lot of fear energy. Give yourself an hour. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb and just sit. Just be. Move about your day. Do what you want to do. Lay down. Meditate. Watch TV. Whatever it is you choose to do. But just give yourself quiet time. Whatever quiet time means to you. So first define quiet time. And then try it out. What could silence be? I think for some people, silence is being in nature. And for other people, silence is being at home. For some people, silence is, logging out of their social media accounts. For other people, silence could be meditating or connecting to very particular social accounts that maybe feel more nourishing. Define silence. Choose the amount of time. And be with that thing. Be with you. I like that a lot. So I think I need a day of silence. I think that's what my soul is telling me. When this energy is in balance, you're a good listener, you're sensitive, and you're a problem solver. I love that. We have the Scorpion with Defend. Ooh. So this reading, right, it's about a lot of fear that's coming up within a particular area of your life. There's something that you're so scared about when it comes to the future. And now that I'm seeing this Scorpion energy with Defend, it feels like the rabbit spirit animal is encouraging you to protect your heart, to protect your energy, to pay attention to your thoughts, to notice your thoughts, to notice their tendency towards the negative or their tendency towards fear. This card represents defense and resistance. The Scorpion is seen as a guardian and protector. And most Scorpions, they actually rarely attack, even though they have that intimidating appearance and weapon-like stinger. Most Scorpions only attack when they are first threatened. So again, this reading is about you. If you're noticing that it feels like your mind is betraying you, that it feels like the fear that you're feeling becomes the thoughts that you're thinking, becomes the sensations in your body, and it just feels like it keeps spiraling, it keeps going, and you're just like, oh, you just want to break. There are parts of you, maybe your mind, maybe your emotions, there are parts of you that are trying to guard against you. They're attacking because they're feeling threatened. Your body might be attacking because it feels threatened by the thoughts that you're thinking about it and thinking about the future. Your emotions might be attacking because they feel threatened by the thoughts that you're thinking. What I'm seeing here within this reading so far is this need for more presence and this need and desire to trust, period, to trust something. Whether it's trust in life, trust in the divine, trust in the present moment, trust in your capabilities, trust in your capacity, trust that things will work out, trust that, like, there's something. That's what the rabbit is missing. The rabbit needs faith, right? So the rabbit who's so afraid that basically every day that they're going to die, a gruesome death by the eagle, sounds like they haven't found their reason for living. Because if the rabbit has a purpose, that means that they have a focus. And they won't have time to be thinking about the eagle. Not to this level, not to that capacity. They're going to be focused on living in their present day reality and attempting to make strides on fulfilling their purpose and their potential every day. Especially if it's something that they love, something that brings them joy, something that helps or supports other people, supports the environment, makes the world or their community or their corner of the world feel better in some way. Why would they be focused on the eagle? It would be a surprise to them if the eagle swooped down and got them. And if they're not, right, remember the story, if they're not focused on the eagle, if they're not saying what they're afraid that the eagle's going to do, the eagle can't overhear it. The eagle can't get the idea from the rabbit. And therefore, the overall threat in life goes down. The rabbit unwillingly manifested their demise. And so, if what I'm saying about your body or your mind or your emotions feeling threatened, if that resonates, may this reading be a catalyst to start shifting your mindset, to start the practice of shifting towards more of what you do want and less of what you don't want. Because your body will respond, your emotions will respond, your thoughts will respond. It might take time because the fear has been such a practice for so long. Whew. It's really uncomfortable. I can feel the energy. Most scorpions posture, produce sound, and shoot off warning shots of venom in order to ward off protectors before taking the extreme step of stinging them. So if you're feeling a lot of tension or pain in your body, if you're having sleepless nights, if you're having very, very, very vivid and very scary dreams, if you're spiraling emotionally, if you're having panic attacks, if there are symptoms that are coming up, if you're grinding your teeth at night, if there are symptoms that are coming up that are connected to a fear response within you, if you're very easily triggered these days, if there are symptoms coming up in your body and in your mind and in your emotions that are linked to a fear response, a stress fear response, this may be your body giving you warning shots. This may be your body saying, we need support. There's so many different ways to receive support. People can choose to go the body route and get body work done, like massage or Reiki or acupuncture. People might go the body route and move their body more regularly, start going for walks or start running, start a fitness journey that resonates and feels accessible to them. It could just be doing push-ups or a wall sit or sit-ups. It could just be picking one exercise, doing it for a certain amount of time and folding that into your routine. You do that for a week, you're going to feel a difference. Because when we're in our bodies, our mind tends to go with where our body goes. So if our body is focused on doing this push-up and this push-up is so hard, our mind is now saying, this push-up is so hard. Our mind goes present to what we're doing physically, oftentimes. If we're not dissociated, there's usually an alignment there. So this is a way that you can connect your mind and your body if you go the body route. You can go the mind route, the mind and the emotion route, and you could connect to a healer or a counselor. One that really resonates with you, not just anybody out here, but somebody that really resonates with you, somebody that you maybe feel safe with, or that you're on the journey to feeling safe with. And you can actually start to dig into some of these things that come up for you. And know that the space is there, to know that there's a person that cares about you in the world, who's holding space for you. You can go the spiritual route, but again, I would caution you, really do your research and listen to your intuition, because there are some people out here that there's no like board of ethics for the spiritualists and the healers, you know? So use your rabbit energy and be a little vigilant, just a little vigilant. Let there be some awareness in what you're doing and who you're connecting with. And if something feels off, even if it's your own, even if you're triggered on your own, something feels off, take a break, step back, get some space to breathe. You could go the route of breath work. There's so many different types of breath work, y'all. There's breath work for anger. There's breath work to relieve, to bring your heart rate down. There's breath work. There's breath work for everything. Go do a little Google search, or go pick up a book from the library. There's breath work for everything. Whatever it is that ails you, there is an ability, there's a technique that has already been practiced, probably for thousands of years, that will support you through getting through this fear, accessing the fear, sitting with the fear, moving through it, and realigning you to a sense of purpose and a sense of presence. This card, the Scorpion card, is one of fierce protection and guardianship, and also it's the ability to fight back if necessary. The Scorpion card may be reminding you that sometimes words are not enough to be heard. This is a card of dynamic defense, of taking action and standing up in the face of adversity. The Protect card may urge you to shield. While the Protect card may urge you to shield, the Defend card reminds you that you may also need to draw your sword. So I hear that drawing your sword as, what are you going to do about it? What action steps are you ready to take to allow for your body, your mind, your heart, your soul to get more of the support that it needs? You don't have to do everything by yourself. You can literally have someone walking with you, walking you through. You can have a resource. You can deepen in your connection to spirit, and you can do it together. You can do it with your angels. You can do it with your spirit team. You can do it through the practices that you start to have some consistency and discipline with. The 10 of Pentacles, the image, the energy, it speaks for itself. There is a tangible, long-lasting, sustainable, abundant blessing that is available on your journey through the fear. Kind of like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow in folklore. There is this pot of gold through the journey of you engaging with your fear. Not running from it, not avoiding it, not avoiding yourself, not neglecting yourself, but actually defending your right to be loved, your deservingness to receive your own love. We have the 8 of Cups and the Strength card. You might be leaving what you've previously considered your abundance in service to have greater strength. So part of this fear that you might be having about the future, it might be connected to, well, there's all these things. Like, this is giving very like Saturn return type of vibes. Saturn return, Chiron return, even this Plutonian transit that we're all experiencing with Pluto and Aquarius. There's a life stage transition that you're in. It could be astrological. It probably is astrological, but it might not be the few that I've just named. There's this energy that you're in this life stage transition and you don't know what the future holds. Like, you can't quite see what's up ahead. You might be able to feel it. You might have some hope about it potentially going well for you and good things coming from it and coming through it. But more than anything, you're feeling fear. You're feeling fear that the future will really be what your inner child needs it to be. You're feeling fear that the future could be as good as life feels now, or that the future just won't be worse. It won't be more painful. It won't be more lonely than what it is now. It won't be more traumatic than what it's been. And you might have a sense of fear around that. It might be very difficult for you to trust that, because this might be one of the first times that abundance to this level is being offered to you. And what I want to offer to you is that the universe expands. That is the nature of the universe. In terms of the things that we can see in the sky, the stars and all the stardust, in terms of that, it continuously expands. But also in the sense of the etheric and the spiritual sense, it evolves, it expands. It is possible that life could get better, that life could be I want to say more sustainable. The words are feeling a little elusive to me with Mercury and Pisces as I'm recording this. It's possible. It is possible. The thing is, though, when we don't think it's possible, when we fear that it's not possible, it doesn't mean that that's true. It doesn't mean that our fear is correct. It just means that we're finding a limiting belief within ourselves. We're finding a belief that was forged through pain. We're finding pain. And the pain is saying hello to us. The pain is saying, pay attention to me. The pain is saying, I need support. The pain is saying, I need help. The pain is saying, I'm here. Please don't ignore me. But it doesn't have to mean what the pain is actually saying. The pain might be saying what the rabbit says, that death is imminent, that everybody's out to get you, that you are at the most vulnerable you've ever been and everything is horrible. That's really what the rabbit was saying to all their little friends. And they manifested it unknowingly. You being in pain is not, it doesn't automatically mean that something bad is going to happen. It just means that you are hurting. That's all. That's all. You are hurting, and you know what we do when people are hurting? We care for them. We care for ourselves. We do both. We seek care and we give care to ourselves. We allow ourselves to receive. Part of this fear of the future might be that you are so used to doing everything yourself. You are so used to working really hard for everything that you have. You're so used to having to save or to scrimp or to put things together to make things and resources and money and time stretch farther and longer than what it said it could when you first got it. Like, you might be really, really good at making resources stretch and expand for much longer than the average person. You've had to learn how to do that. So just imagine how much more this abundance is going to impact you as it comes in. Because if you continue from a similar posture of being resourceful, doesn't have to be the same exact level, but if it's from a similar posture as being resourceful, this abundance will shift you into wealth. It will shift you beyond riches. Riches come and go. Riches are usually about showing the world what you have. But wealth is a frequency. Wealth is a mindset. Wealth is a way of being. Wealth is not spending all your money in one place. Wealth is recognizing the value of your soul. Wealth is investing in yourself, in your care, in your rest, in your joy, and still having something left over for tomorrow. Wealth is, I'm not going to spend this all today because I got to consider tomorrow. I have to consider me tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So there's a difference, right? Notice that difference. There's a difference between tomorrow, death is imminent, the eagle is coming to get me. There's no one can help me because this is inevitable. And there's a difference in, I don't know what tomorrow holds. So let me prepare for it as best I can with the resources that I have today. That's what I'm seeing is the shift for you. Whew. This reading feels complete. So we're going to pause here. I'm sending you so much energy around presence. I hope that you get to have silence very soon. I know I'm looking forward to some silence after this reading, just to sit and to just be. And yeah, I'm very excited for your journey. This is really beautiful, this shift that's occurring and this journey that you're on with fear is going to transform your inner strength, your connection to your inner sense of abundance. And when that changes, everything changes. So I'm very excited for you, and I will catch you in the future. Bye.